Greetings, customer service representatives. This is a pretty important one, and it is getting feedback from your customers, your children. They are the consumers of your service called parenting. They are not there by choice, and so it's not really a free market relationship as we would consider, you going to Starbucks and buying a cup of coffee. So in that way, it's sort of more important, not less, that you seek out their feedback and make sure that they're happy with your service, because you have a monopoly and they cannot go elsewhere for better parental services. So it's important to your mindset as a parent to realize that and to go out of your way to make sure that you're doing a good job and that they think you're doing a good job. And I don't mean to trick them into thinking that. I mean to get their genuine feedback on how you're doing and what you're doing and the way you're doing it. So what does that look like? I would say once every 3 months, probably 6 months, we'll have a family sit down chill session where we will hang out with the kids and, maybe we're having a picnic at the park or something. It doesn't really matter. We're just doing something together. And we can start talking to the kids about, hey, so we're in this relationship where I'm the parent and your mother's the parent and you guys are the kids, and we go over our jobs. It's our job to feed you and to make sure you have clothes and to make sure that you're safe, to make sure that you're healthy and to take care of problems that get in the way and, that kind of stuff. It depends on what level they are. Obviously, if they're a teenager, you don't have to talk to them like they're 5 or like how I'm talking. You can actually just have a more adult conversation with them about it. So you lay out your responsibilities and you then ask them for feedback on how you're doing. Am I keeping you well fed? Are you happy with, the environment you're living in? Is it clean enough for you? Is it safe? Is there anything you're worried about? Let us know. How do you think I'm handling, tough situations where I'm angry or maybe something went wrong and I'm dealing with it? Try and talk them through eliciting as much feedback on how you're doing as possible. And then work through that with them. If they're bringing up something that they don't like, well, that's important. That's really good feedback. It's a moment of growth for you and for them. Oh, wow. I had no idea that you think I yell a lot. Well, can we talk about that? And then make sure to not make it at all about them in that moment. Just only concern yourself with yourself. So they think you're yelling a lot, let's say. He's like, well, when do I yell a lot? It's important for me to know when I'm doing this so I can start watching for that. So I can install sort of if you've seen the hypervisor lesson, you can install your system interrupts to catch yourself in those moments to see, when you're yelling that they're talking about, they don't like your yelling. How does it make you feel when I yell? Oh, okay. Well, get all that input and feedback that you can. Get your report card. See if you have a passing grade and see where you can improve. Now, obviously, there's going to be some things if there's just not enough junk food in the house, well, you can take that feedback and maybe work with them on making deals around, them getting the foods that they want to get if, they're eating good enough in other ways, things like that. But there's almost nothing that your kids can say in one of these conversations that can't be helpful to you in some way. That can't be used to grow either yourself as a person, to improve as a parent, or to strengthen the relationship with you and your child. And I'll do follow-up videos to this as I think of examples, and I might even try and record one of these sessions with our kids sometime so you can see it. But the last thing is the only real way to get someone receptive to you telling them what you don't like about their behavior. First of all, the main way to not get them open to hearing what you think is wrong is by just approaching them and giving them negative feedback. So what you're going to find is that by asking them for feedback about yourself, once they hit a certain age and they're able to sort of think outside of their own person, which, doesn't really happen until they're a little bit older. But once they do, if you've spent, 10, 15, 25 minutes doing nothing but talking, getting feedback from them on how they think you're doing, it's almost natural that they're going to have some kind of curiosity about how you think they're doing and what things that upsets you or that you wish that they could improve on. And so after you've dealt with yourself, sometimes they'll just straight up ask you, and you're like, okay, well, how am I doing? I'm the kid, blah, blah, blah. And then there's your moment to very, politely and respectfully and openly and honestly provide them the feedback on their behavior. Do yourself first, because you're the grown up. You're the responsible adult, so to speak. So once you've done yourself thoroughly and they've aired all their grievances, well, then they might actually be curious if you have any. So just a thought. I will add to this video as we come up with it. So thanks for watching, guys. Comments, as always, if you've had these talks with your kid, tell us what things that you've learned about yourself that you didn't know by having these report card talks with your kids. Get your report card. How are you getting? Are you an A parent? Are you an A+ parent? Or are you a D parent? See what they think. All right, take it easy.